Here, can I talk to you?
I asked Coach Longo yesterday if you, in his eyes, if you had any next level throws Saturday, and he described one at the end of the first half when he hit Bryce in the end zone for a touchdown. What are your thoughts on next level throws? I know you're focused a lot on the things that need to be fixed, but when you have a next level throw, how do you process that?
Yeah, I think first of all, Bryson, he makes it easy. He's a big target, so I really can't put it in a bad spot for him. But I figured, 6'6", history playing basketball, just put it up and kind of, let him go and get it. Other than that, some next level throws, I thought, some were just more generic. I thought Coach Long did a nice job of kind of scheming it up. We had some guys pretty open. Maybe a few deep ball, maybe one to Gavin, I think, on the post. I thought it was a pretty good throw. And then I think JJ went up and made it look like a good throw. So on the first deep ball. But other than that, just try to put it in the best spot I can for him. And, it's their job to go up and get it. So.
How do you treat trying to learn from good throws and good plays? I know, again, you fixate on the things that don't work, but how do you learn from the good things?
Yeah, that's a good point. I think just kind of seeing, how each receiver goes up and get it, just to where they like it and kind of where they're best at getting it. I think Bryson, being a taller guy, he goes up and get it, putting it kind of higher up. But Coach Longo emphasis kind of put it in the box, kind of across the middle and stuff, so we're not overstretching guys and kind of tip balls and stuff. But I think sometimes with tight ends like Bryson, he likes it up there, and he always tells me to just throw it up and he'll go get it. But I think same with JJ. So just kind of knowing your receiver and just kind of keep building that kind of where they like it, and just keep making throws, and after practice and stuff, work on that stuff. So.
What's the benefit of having so many options at running back and wide receiver? So many guys that make plays. It's like you're really spreading around in the first 2 games.
Yeah, I think the biggest benefit is just not feeling like forced, to feed one guy. And I think all the guys, they're cheering for each other, and nobody's over on the sideline mad they're not getting the ball. So I think it also makes it tough on the defense. Game planning us, they got 7 or 8 guys that they got to worry about that all can do different things, and they all do them differently, and they do them well. So I think it makes it tough on the defense coordinators.
What do you think about Petaway's speed when you see him get the ball?
Yeah, George, he's in open field. That's why we got to get him out there in more scenarios. I think that one we handed off the power, I think their boundary safety came down, knew it was a touchdown. He couldn't tackle George in open field. So he gets it fast, so we just got to give him more opportunities. Maybe he can even do some more stuff in the pass game. We got some stuff going in for George. So he can take advantage of his skill set, so he can make some plays.
How are you handling all the pats in the back that you're getting personally? I mean, you're young guys. How are you handling that?
Yeah, I think just trying to focus on next week. I think getting this going into Atlanta. I think Coach Brown's been saying it's a trap game, so we just got to stay focused and just kind of handle 1 week at a time before we rest up and get by. We can get some guys back and get ready for their game. I think we got focus in on practice this week because, like I said, Georgia State. I think 2-point return touchdowns for South Carolina, and it was a 21-14 ball game. So they got some players, and they got a lot of guys back from last year. So we got to just focus in and do our best.
But you see ESPN, you see the praise that you're getting, and that sort of thing. I mean, sometimes I guess it could be overwhelming at times, possibly.
Yeah, I think so. But Coach Jeremy, not Jeremy, Coach, but Jeremy's blowing me up a little bit. But I think I'm just trying to embrace it, enjoy it. Because talking to media, some people hate it, but I think it's a good thing. Media's talking to you, and they're recognizing you. But at the same time, trying to stay humble and just focus on your craft, because they love you when you're doing good, and they'll hate you real quick when things go south. So.
Drake, are Sundays now? I mean, you played football for a long time, but last year, Sam pretty much played every play. Are Sundays now when you wake up a little different in terms of maybe some soreness? I mean, you took a couple shots there and after, but the throw to JJ, I think you took a shot, and obviously the DJ throw. I mean, is there? Do you feel it when you wake up?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I remember Sam. That's Sam's biggest thing. He used to say, like, on Sundays, he used to be in bed, other than over here. Still, he used to just laying in bed recovering. No, that first throw to JJ got my back hurting a little bit, but getting there and getting treatment, I'll be all right. For some reason, my hamstrings are pretty tight, which I don't even know why. I think I need to run some more sprints after practice because I was pretty tired out there. I think I probably saw. So just doing more for my body. My body's no weapon, so I just got to take care of it more.
Do you have any standout moments from the App State game, or any players that may have stood out to you or surprised you during that game?
That's a good question. I think Caleb Hood's long run. I think right guard, that was William coming around on the power play. I think that kind of settled us down that long run. I think he could have scored. Every time in high school we played Richmond County twice. We were catching him in high school, so I don't know. Caleb, I think he ended up pulling something on that run or something. But I think Austin Richards has been doing a great job at left tackle. Left tackle's one of the toughest spots, and kind of up front they go unnoticed. But Austin, he comes in every day, he works, he doesn't complain, and he puts on a smile. And Austin is kind of backbone that left side. So him and Ed, steady Eddie. As Corey Gainer calls him, they're making plays, and the O-line's doing a nice job. 3 sacks, I think I could have done a better job of not taking those, but I think it was only for 9 yards, so not that big a deal.
Drake, what to you has been the key to success in red zone offense so far?
I think running the ball first and foremost. Knowing the defense, how to stop the run. We got some good backs for making plays. And I think, Coach Longo's put in some red zone stuff. Moving me outside the pocket. I think down the red zone, I think that's where I'm best. I can make the plays, running and throwing. But also, I think we know the tight ends make it easy. We got 3 weapons down there they don't have to worry about. I think we've proven that. And obviously, Nesbitt makes it easy down there. Just having a big body like that last 2 minutes. So.
I think you guys scored 8 touchdowns and 7 different guys scored the touchdowns.
Wow.
If I'm right about that, I might be wrong about that. I don't know.
I think you're right, yeah.
That's correct. Scored 7. Wasn't it 8 touchdowns?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Ross. Let me speed it up. I think 7 different guys scored touchdowns. Obviously, you hit what against FAMU? You had 10 different receivers you hit.
Yeah.
I mean, for lack of a better term, do you find it fun just to spread the ball around and get a lot of different guys involved? Is that just enjoyable as a quarterback and the leader of the offense?
Oh, no doubt. I think getting everybody involved and everybody's always the whole team's happier. I think we're doing a good job creating depth. That's one of the big points last year. I feel like we kind of had kind of some front runner guys, and after that we kind of dropped off a little bit. But I think credit to Kobe and the young receivers and the freshman running backs getting in here and going to work. I think like I keep saying, defense coordinators have trouble scheming us because they can't just focus in on one player, especially with Josh and AG. They're coming back. They're gonna have a lot under their belt, so now we're gonna be pretty scared. So.
With those 2 receivers you just talked about being out, once they get back, the young guys who have taken their spot, you can now bode well for the future. Those guys, you can now depend on those guys.
Oh, 100%. That's what Coach Longo keeps preaching. They got Gavin and JJ to get some big time ball game reps. AG comes back and Josh, play inside and outside. It just creates that more depth. And I think JJ and Gavin, they've been a little tired out there. They'll tell you they've been a little tired, so maybe 60 or 70 plays, maybe a lot for them. But you can rotate them out, getting 30 or 40 each play, 100% at full speed. They'll be tough to handle.
Kemon mentioned something along the lines of like an accountability Sunday when you kind of look on the mistakes you made and try to fix them. When you guys put up 63 points and have a really good offensive day, I guess, what does accountability Sunday look like for you in the offense?
Yeah, I think there's always stuff to work on. Like I said, I mentioned those sacks earlier, and then App State brought some of the all-out blitz cover 0 stuff. I thought I missed Kamari open one time down the seam. I thought we ended up handling it nice on the DJ touchdown. They let the back loose, but we worked on that Sunday, and then some decision making I made on some RPO stuff, but just got kind of be kind of diligent and give them small stuff because but just kind of look at small stuff and just try to get bigger every each week. That's what I'm trying to say. Struggle with that question. Sorry.
One of the things coming out of FAMU you guys talked about was maybe improving your footwork a little bit. You thought you might have been, a little jittery or heavy feet. Just watching the game Saturday, I think some of us thought it looked like you could see a difference, like you were kind of sliding in the pocket as opposed to, was that something you thought you were able to improve on, like the footwork aspect of it, and there were a few subtle little moves just to stay in the pocket?
Yes, sir. Yeah, no doubt. I think I actually did do a little better job. Sometimes, I think last week in FAMU maybe like 5 or 6 times. I think maybe gets at maybe once or twice. So just keep getting better at that. And honestly, some throws, I think drifting towards it, helps. Like that touchdown to JJ, drifting left a little bit. But at the end of the day, I just got to stop creating pressure by myself because the O-line's already got a tough enough job. But that was a good point. I think I did do a better job. Just keep working on it. That's what we do Sundays usually. And I know you talk about what we worked on. But Sundays just kind of that stuff, moving the pocket, and making my movements kind of more so. You guys good with Drake?
Thanks, Drake.
Thanks, sir.